Have you ever wondered, in the grand cosmic scheme, why we hold on to beliefs with such ferocity? Why do truths and revelations bestowed upon us through ancient texts like the Bible spark wars of intellect and faith? Dive with me into the abyss where logic and spirituality clash and coalesce, where the fabric of belief is woven not just by the threads of divine inspiration, but by the hands of history and human endeavor. Our journey begins with a realization as startling as it is profound. Our cherished New Testament, alongside the Old Testament, owes its compilation to the Catholic Church's discerning wisdom. Picture the Synod of Jamnia, a conclave shrouded in the mists of time, where rabbis debated fiercely, sculpting the Hebrew scriptures into the Masoretic text. Fast forward to 382 AD. Under the aegis of Pope Damasus, where the New Testament was crystallized, a testament not just to faith, but to authority and tradition, under the Holy Spirit's enigmatic guidance. This brings us to an uncomfortable truth. Our trust in these scriptures is not born from the pages themselves, but from the Church's authoritative claim, an inheritance passed down through whispered tradition and divine inspiration. Yet, here we stand at a crossroads of interpretation, where the authority of these texts is both an unshakable pillar of faith and a point of fierce contention. Venture deeper with me into the realms where the mind battles between enlightenment and ignorance, where the very act of questioning, a hallmark of our intellectual tradition, becomes a tightrope walk over an abyss of uncertainty. The world's scriptures, from the Vedas to the Quran, are revered as direct downloads from the divine, yet they are subjected to the same scrutiny and doubt that plagues any claim to ultimate truth. In this landscape of shifting sands, identity and perception dance in a masquerade, where what we believe, who we are, and how we see the world are masks crafted not just by our personal experiences, but by our affiliations, and the deep-seated need to belong. Here, the intellect, that sharp scalpel, carves out our reality, yet it often cuts too deep, leaving us adrift in a sea of existential doubt. Yet, there lies a beacon of hope, a path that cuts through the Gordian knot of our existential quandaries, the liberation of the mind. Imagine a world where our minds are not fortresses of dogma, but open skies of consciousness, where awareness and presence illuminate the dark corners of ignorance and bring us face to face with the essence of existence. Embrace this journey with me, where every belief is questioned, not to debunk or belittle, but to transcend the limitations of our understanding, to find a truth that is not inscribed on stone tablets or parchment, but one that resonates with the very core of our being. Join me in unraveling the mysteries, not as skeptics or believers, but as seekers on a quest for enlightenment, where the only authority we bow to is the profound experience of our own awakened consciousness. The maze of belief, navigating truth beyond the tangible. Why do we cling to beliefs as if they were the very rafters of our existence? What is it about the human mind that yearns for authority to validate our spiritual experiences? The journey of faith, spirituality, and divine inspiration is often mired in a web of interpretations and subjectively experienced truths. Yet, what if I told you that the ultimate authority rests not outside in the scriptures, the churches, or the temples, but deep within the labyrinth of your own consciousness? Our exploration takes us through the divine corridors illuminated by Sadhguru, where the essence of mysticism and intellect intertwines. The profound teachings across various works like Encounter the Enlightened and Adiyogi, the source of yoga, reveal a path less trodden, a path that demands the shedding of mental suffering, the transcendence of our perceived limitations, and an unconditional surrender to the reality beyond the physical. Dive deep with me into the heart of existence, where the mysteries of the Ajna Chakra await. Here, within the third eye, lies not just the potential for enlightenment, but a map to navigate the cosmos within us. This realm, free from the shackles of memory and the cyclical bondage of physical existence, beckons us to understand the purposelessness of life as the ultimate liberation. As Sadhguru elegantly puts it, Our existence is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced, beyond the confines of utility and the narrow grids of our limited understanding. To embrace this expansive view, one must embark on an inward journey, moving from the conscious to the unconscious, making the invisible visible, and finally transcending to realize the essence of our being, which is beyond words, beyond thoughts, and indeed, beyond beliefs. In this exploration, let us liberate ourselves from the need for external validation, recognizing that the true spiritual journey is an inward one, where the divine is not found in the idols or the texts, but in the silence and stillness within. Let this realization not just be an intellectual one, but an experiential truth, where you as a seeker find the keys to unlock the doors of your own inner universe, and in doing so discover that the ultimate truth and authority lie within the vast, boundless expanse of your own consciousness. This is the essence of true liberation, where enlightenment is not just a concept, but a living, breathing experience, accessible to all who dare to look within and embrace the infinite possibilities that lie beyond the maze of belief. Why does the mention of God, of union with the divine, stir in us a thirst that no ocean of material satisfaction can quench? In our journey through the dense forests of beliefs and the deserts of skepticism, we stumble upon an oasis, a rare moment of clarity, where we recognize that the essence of the divine is not something to be sought in the heavens or scriptures, but something that resonates within our very being. Dive into the depths of our collective spiritual heritage, from the reflective wisdom of the Upanishads to the profound silences of the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and you'll find a common thread, a call to experience the divine that doesn't rely on the spoken word, but on the unspoken unity of all existence. Imagine if, like the man from the Bible Belt proclaiming his oneness with God, we could all transcend the limitations of our cultural and religious confines, embracing a universal identity as incarnations of the divine. The path to cosmic consciousness is not reserved for the select few. It is a journey every soul is invited to undertake. It doesn't require the rigors of spiritual discipline alone, but a willingness to surrender to the unknown, to let go of the familiar shores of our limited perceptions and sail into the vastness of our inner universe. In the light of teachings from Sadhguru, we uncover that the essence of spiritual skepticism is not a barrier, but a bridge to deeper understanding. Devotion, then, is not about blind faith, but about an open-hearted embrace of the unknown, a willingness to dissolve into the boundless reality that underpins our very existence. Let us consider the possibility that the truth we seek, the divine we yearn to connect with, is not a distant deity or an abstract concept, but a living, breathing presence within us. The quest for enlightenment transforms from a search for external validation to an inward journey of discovery, where every question, every doubt, leads us closer to the ultimate realization of our own divine nature. So, as we navigate the echoes of infinity, let's remember the words of Rumi, reminding us of our intrinsic unity with the cosmos, and the insights of Carl Jung, urging us to awaken by looking inward. This journey is not about reaching a destination, but about realizing that we are, and always have been, home. The entire universe residing within each of us, waiting to be discovered. Beyond the self, the final awakening into infinite existence. In the grand tapestry of existence, what role do we truly play? Are we mere spectators, or are we the very weavers of this intricate design? As we stand on the precipice of understanding, gazing into the abyss of our true nature, a revelation awaits, a realization that the confines of identity, the boundaries that separate the self from the cosmos, are but illusions. This journey we embark upon, traversing from the tangible to the realms beyond comprehension, is not a path trodden by the faint-hearted. It requires a surrender, a dissolution of the ego so profound that it awakens us to the truth of our existence, not as isolated beings, but as facets of a universal consciousness. In this ultimate awakening, the lines between the creator and the creation blur, revealing a unity so absolute that the question of identity ceases to exist. Drawing from the wellspring of wisdom that Sadhguru and the ancient yogic traditions offer, we find that our quest for enlightenment, for mukti, is not a pursuit of liberation from life, but a realization of life's infinite expanse. It is a journey inward to the core of our being, where lies the eternal essence, untouched and pure. As we peel away the layers of our constructed selves, as we shed the shackles of our limited perceptions, we discover that what we seek has always been within us. The grace that lifts us, the divine spark that illuminates our existence, is not bestowed upon us, but is a realization of our inherent nature. In this state of absolute ease, the entirety of existence opens up to us, revealing its secrets, its beauty, and its unity. This enlightenment, this final awakening into the infinite expanse of consciousness, is not an end, but a beginning, a new way of being, of experiencing the world in its totality, without division, without conflict. It is a state of being where every breath is a testament to the unity of existence, where every moment is an opportunity to experience the divine dance of creation. As we conclude this journey together, I extend my deepest gratitude for your presence and engagement. If this exploration has stirred something within you, ignited a spark of curiosity or a flame of understanding, I urge you to share this light with those you hold dear. Your support empowers us to continue weaving these narratives of wisdom, guiding more souls on their path to enlightenment. Thank you for being an integral part of our community, embarking on this sacred exploration of the self and beyond. May your life be filled with boundless joy, profound peace, and the luminous presence of the infinite. Namaste.